Hello again and happy Monday from Metro Manila, the Philippines, Southeastern Asia. As those of you who are politically informed know well, Switzerland, a small country, alpine country, one of the two main alpine countries, the other one being its main eastern neighbor, Austria, is known not just for its whole cheese and chocolate, its fine watches, and generally speaking, its rich economy, albeit a small one, in absolute terms, and of course the International World Economic Forum held normally each January in Davos. But it's also known for having a great measure of direct democracy. So this means that at the local, cantonal, or provincial and federal levels, there are referendums held each year. So Switzerland goes even ahead of the United States, which does have a number of referendums at the local and state levels. However, there are none at the federal level. One unfortunate result of this arguably wonderful opportunity for the Swiss voters to contribute to the laws is voter fatigue. So routinely, typically, in a Swiss referendum, whether on the local, cantonal, or federal issues, under 50% of the eligible voters cast ballots. The rest either are unsure about the issues or don't care. Or then there are some other explanations, such as too busy work schedule, too busy family issues, or serious illnesses. Anyway, yesterday on November the 29th, 2020, at least two referendums were held. One of them concerned proposals to increase liability for big companies. According to the Euronews.com website with AP or Associated Press, Swiss voters rejected measures that would have stiffened penalties against Swiss companies that violate human rights or harm the environment. The ballot also included a vote on banning the financing of weapons for exports, a measure which was also rejected by the public. According to a polling company, GFS.Bern, Bern is the Swiss capital, by the way, the federal capital, both measures were rejected, adding that only 46% of the eligible voters participated. The Swiss federal government, composed of the right-wing populist and Eurosceptic, largely anti-immigration and strongly anti-Muslim Swiss People's Party, the Social Democrats, the Free Democrats or Liberals, and the center-right Christian Democrats, to protect people and the environment. However, the referendum was championed by progressive groups and some civil society organizations. The federal government justified its opposition to the referendum on this issue, arguing that the measure would weaken Switzerland's economic competitiveness. Organizations like Amnesty International, Greenpeace, and the Swiss watchdog group Public Eye backed the proposal. Had it passed, the measure would have potentially affected multinationals like mining and minerals giant Glencore, agribusiness company Syngenta, and cement powerhouse LafargeHolcim, which have at times faced criticisms over their activities abroad. The Swiss federal parliament has proposed a countermeasure that would also boost scrutiny of such companies' actions. The vote, mainly conducted using postal ballots, was originally scheduled for May 2020, but was delayed due to the coronavirus pandemic. Another measure considered would have banned the financing of any weapons destined for export, from handguns to assault rifles as well as tanks, but this was rejected in the polls. There were no reports of massive vote fraud, according to this news item.